Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I will show 5 teams for Garp Challenge Hody, one of each color. This first team is Oden. Akainu support not really needed, it's just to guarantee matching orbs. You don't need full board of matching orbs, but it's just nice to have. The most annoying part about this Garp challenge is probably stage 3 where I believe, the guy's called Hammond, and he basically has a random type orb barrier, and you need 2 of those type orbs, but it can be any type orb. So what they want you to do is either use barrier penetration or a barrier removal unit. Seeing as Ace and Akainu were the most recent legend, they want you to use that legend for strength and quick. But Oden has his own barrier penetration, though it's not as good as, say, Ace and Akainu. He still gets the job done. I believe for a couple of these teams you will have to improvise based on what orbs you get. Like, you'll be able to kill a few of the mobs guaranteed, and then you'll have to rely on barrier penetration and just random orbs to help kill the remaining ones. So having maxed barrier penetration is highly recommended. I don't think this team has a way to remove the poison, it doesn't need to. Oro Jackson and Vivi Rebecca provide much more healing, like they out-heal the poison. Kawamatsu special takes a really long time. For Dex, I am no longer using Kaido since the majority of this Garp challenge has NAO, which basically negates Kaido. So what I am using is Double Kid, since he is probably the best Dex legend I have. I don't have many good ones, like I have INT Law, but I don't like using them as a captain. They're quite weak when they are not in their dual form. Looking at the supports of this team, the only support here would be Ivankov on Luffy and Law to get around the poison. The rest are just stat boosters. For this team, the way we're getting around the random barriers is Luffy and Law's swap. I don't believe any of the other characters can get around the barriers, so you're just gonna have to rely on the swap. Next up is the Mono Quick team, and this is my only hybrid team. I generally don't use hybrid teams or I dislike using them because it can be a hassle trying to find a suitable friend captain, especially when you're trying to do them over and over again. The only support on this team would be the rare recruit Sanji, who will get around the poison, get rid of the poison, and he attaches to Zoro. The rest are stat boosters. This Roger team is the fastest team in this video, and it doesn't even need any supports. They are just all stat boosting supports. It really goes to show how good Roger is as a captain, but I also think it's due to stage 3 where Roger's special can just bypass all the barriers and kill all the mobs. I mean, Flampe helps a lot too because she reduces barriers by 2 turns, so she'll be able to reduce Hammond's barrier and let you just kill stage 3 in 1 turn very easily. You only need to do 1 or 2 taps, I think. Flampe was a limited event character, I believe, so if you don't have her, any barrier reducer should work. You'll just have to stall a turn, because I believe Flampe is the only Psy 2-turn barrier reducer. Carrot was also a free-to-play limited unit, so a replacement would be any threshold reducer, like the swimsuit Robin. Replacements for Flampe would probably be the swimsuit Rebecca or Halloween Vivi. Those are 2 that come to mind. Carrot's just nice because she provides an orb boost as well. And Robin just provides orb manipulation, but she doesn't provide any sort of damage boost. The way to get around Special Rewind, you will need a ship for the final stage. I don't think you can beat it without the ship. Unless you had some other way, like some support. I don't think there's any... wait. Yeah, I don't think there's any support for Frankie though. That'll let him reduce his cooldown. So you need the ship. I was thinking of support Iceberg, but I don't remember if he reduced cooldowns. I only think he locks orbs. Now this last team I'm using Law just because he has barrier penetration. This team does have a lot of limit break stuff, like Viola has double special, Galette has limit break plus with Sailor Despair reduction, so she can get around the special rewind on the final stage. It's quite hard to guarantee matching orbs on the last few stages just because Global still doesn't have a certain event unit, being Custard, who locks your all int characters' orbs for 1 turn if they use a special, which would be pretty useful on a lot of int Garp challenges because any int unit that uses their special, they can just lock all int characters' orbs for 1 turn. The closest thing you have to that is Sparrow, but he only does it on cerebral units, so it's not as good for Garp challenges, because Garp challenges are usually based on color. Actually, 3 units on its team have barrier penetration. Boa has barrier pen. Though a lot of people probably don't have her maxed, just because she's such a niche unit. She's pretty good on this team because using Viola, you guarantee Law has an int orb, and you use her special twice, so she can get rid of threshold as well as providing a defense down conditional. If you don't have many matching orbs, or if you're unsure about your damage output, what you can do is, since you still have 2 Law super types that will provide a lot of healing, you can just keep hitting Greats on Daruma, which is the green guy, or the guy on fire, and whittle him down, like what I'm doing here. You don't want to whittle down the other yellow guy, because the yellow guy will heal when he is below 50% HP. So you're basically doing nothing. Like, I was pretty confident in the damage output here. Though I could have just... Actually, I believe Daruma binds your team for 1 turn after sockets. But that isn't that big of a deal unless your Law gets binded when you're low HP, so you can't heal.